There is nothing better in Apex when you slide down a hill, absolutely drilling somebody with the R-99. What a wonderful weapon. You kill them, you then go to loot them, and you find out they've actually got a Wingman on their corpse. So it's time to swap out the Spitfire and roll what is the best meta weapon combo in the game. It is the Wingman and it is the R-99. Welcome to the channel, guys. Okay, let's talk about weapon tier lists, and let's talk about the absolute best two weapons in the game right now when you use them together. They are phenomenally good. I'm going to explain why in this video, and I'm going to show you me winning a game with this wonderful weapon combo. All right, then. So first up, we've got the Wingman. This is the heavy ammunition pistol. Now, it fires 6 shots unless you get the extended heavy mag. Now, you can see I only have the dot sight, which actually is a pretty good sight for the Wingman. The extended heavy mag blue quality, I don't actually have the hop up. Now, the hop up is the skull piercer, which means you do extra damage on the headshots. The reason why the Wingman is so good is because, well, it's deadly pinpoint accurate at range, and with the extended mag, you get loads of shots, so you can just keep firing. It is really good. If you've got the aim, you can just absolutely dominate the game with the Wingman. It is crazy. If any of you guys have watched any of the pro players stream, you'll see they always use the Wingman. Now, what about the R-99? This is the secondary weapon that I always take. Well, when I find it, I would swap this out for maybe a Peacekeeper or an EVA or something like that. But generally, if I can find the R-99, I'm taking it. The reason is, this is basically the Prowler with the select fire receiver, which means it's fully auto, but you don't need the select fire receiver. So what you get here, guys, is an SMG that does a massive amount of damage at close range. It is ridiculous. So in fights, you can fire the Wingman, run out of ammo, whip out the R-99, and just start blasting people. It is mega powerful. This right here, guys, is the absolute best combo. Now, you can see that I've got the digital threat, and I will pick up a digital threat for the Wingman in this gameplay clip. Digital threat is just ridiculously good on both these weapons because you can see through Bangalore's smoke, and there's probably a Bangalore, and she's probably going to smoke, so it's going to be a major advantage. But these weapons are literally the best. If you can find them, try and use them. If you can get your accuracy good with the Wingman, you will dominate because it is so effective at range. What you've got here is a pistol that dominates at range and at close range with a lot of shots. I mean, watch this footage, right? So we're going to go in here. We're close range, right? It's cool. I'm just going to take out that guy. No worries. Easy shots. But here's the other thing, right? Look at the range here. I'm not going to use the R-99 here because it's too far away. There's an enemy lifeline. Look at all these shots I can take. It's just beautiful. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's probably a bit too good, and it's probably going to get nerfed. I don't want to say that because I'm really having a great time using it. It's like, if any of you guys played Counter-Strike, it's like the D-Eagle, but the D-Eagle on steroids, and you can just delete people at any range. Now, of course, it can't have the best scopes on. You can get the *1 holo. I think you can get the *2 holo on it as well. I think you can get you might be able to get the adaptive scope. I don't know, but generally I use it at point blank range, or I'm using scopes that well, not at point blank range, but I'm using scopes that allow me to see a good field of fire, because then I can home in on the enemy and just absolutely pummel them at range. That's what I'm looking to do, right? Now I've got did I get 2? No, I get a digital threat later. Anyway, let's go forward to another engagement. So here, my team are pushing forward. I'm going to push around the side. Now, normally, I'd have a shotgun here, but I'm just using the Peacekeeper. Look at the Wingman. Look at the damage. Take your time and fire. Now, this is one of the things, like, it's a massive tip with this weapon. People tend to just go, and just like rip all of their shots. There's my digital threat. I knew I got one. They just like blast all of their shots. They miss. Sometimes they don't even bring up the ADS, so they're not aiming down sights. I would say always use ADS with the Wingman, unless you are point blank, literally point blank. Then yeah, sure, you can just rapidly fire into them. But you've just got to be calm, right? You've just got to take your time. You've just got to be like, okay, I'm just going to slowly aim at the targets in front of me. Then what I'm going to do is go bang. Then I'm going to 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 go bang. And the damage you're putting out is phenomenal. It's way more than you're going to get out of the shotguns if you land your hit. Now, the thing with the shotguns is we ignore the Mozambique because it's literally the worst weapon in the game. Everybody knows that by now. But the thing with the shotguns is Peacekeeper it's kind of a bit forgiving at close range, where you have to actually hit the target with the Wingman, right? This is where it's all coming from. So a lot of people now are talking about Wingman being mega OP, and I kind of want to agree, but also want to disagree. I think the only area this weapon is mega strong, and maybe it should be toned down a little bit, is its long-range capability. It does so much damage at long range, it is a bit ridiculous. Now, the way this game works is all of the weapons, apart from the Havoc with its with select fire receiver, are projectile in this game. The Havoc with the select fire receiver becomes hit scan. That means when you fire, it instantly hits where you're aiming. All the other games projectiles, so you're firing a projectile across the map, and there's no damage fall off. You'll just do. Actually, no, hang on. I might not be right in saying that. There might be damage fall off. Don't quote me on that, guys. But the thing with the Wingman and what makes it so good is it doesn't really have damage fall off. So you're just piling damage into people at range. It's very accurate if you've got the aim. This is the big thing here. It's if you've got the aim, right? So if you're a good FPS player, you can just dominate the hell out of the game with the Wingman. And the only way you're really going to get taken out is if you get rushed by the enemy or you get hit with grenades or ultimates or something like that. Because if they're in front of you, you're probably going to kill them. And if you get the hop up for this, it's going to do massive damage on headshots. You can just delete people from existence. It's crazy. So why is this weapon combo so goddamn good? Well, Wingman, like I said, it's effective at long range. It's effective at medium range. Then you've got the R-99. This is an absolute beast at close range. It puts out incredible damage, like incredible. You can fire it from the hip. You can just spray people down with it. It replaces the shotguns for me because it gives you that medium range option as well. It's not as effective, I'm going to say, as the Wingman if you've got the aim at medium range. But if you think about it, Wingman covers long and medium. R-99 covers medium and short range. Wingman also covers short range. Again, you can just spray at people, I guess. But the Peacekeeper and the EVA don't cover that medium range. That's the problem. I mean, you could argue actually the Peacekeeper kind of does, but it's not as effective as the R-99. That's why this is the meta go-to weapon combo. You're going for the Wingman. You're going for the R-99. Now, of course, there are things you're looking for here. Things like the digital threat on both of the weapons makes them super strong. I mean, Wingman with the digital threat is crazy. Wingman with the times on hollow, I like that as well. I mean, digital threat is kind of like times on hollow anyway. The dot scope as well, I really like the Wingman with, as you see me play a little bit earlier on. It's like super strong, but it all comes down to being able to aim. All right, so let's just run through the end of this game here because it's going to be pretty funky. So there's only one squad left. We don't know where they are. So my plan here is, well, I'm just going to use the balloon. This is a super strong tactic. Both my teammates together, they'll probably be okay. If they get engaged by the enemy, it won't matter because I'll be able to use the balloon and drop down onto where they are. So what I'm going to do is go up and I'm going to have a look around. I'm like, well, where are the enemy? Where could they be? So I'm using the digital scope threat just to sort of help me out. Spot people if I can. I'm having a look around. It's all fancy. And then I can't really see anything. The reason why I can't see anything is probably, well, you're about to find out in a second, ladies and gentlemen. It's because they were nowhere to be seen. They were actually around the corner. So me and the team are just chilling, right? I've got the Wingman out here because it is my long-range weapon. I know it sounds crazy, but it is just super strong at range. It's ridiculous. Look how many shots I've got. I've got 9 because I've got the blue extended mag. If I had the better extended mags, I'm going to have more. If I had the skull piercer attachment, it's just going to be ridiculous. I do have the best scope for it, so I've got that going for me. But still, just having 9 shots is crazy. So what I think will happen with the Wingman is they may look at reducing the effect of the extended mags on it, or maybe just remove heavy mags from it anyway, which would be a bit of a shame. We'll have to wait and see. Or they do something to its long range damage drop off, so it's not doing as much damage at range. The thing is, and like I keep saying in this video, you have to actually aim at the enemy to hit them. If you don't aim at them, then the Wingman is terrible. Like if you give the Wingman to somebody who's used to using a shotgun, they're going to be terrible. Anyway, here we go. This is the final engagement. So I'm going to go straight in with my ultimate. I don't know where they are, but they're over there. Let's just go in, barrage them. Let's get some damage with the Wingman. Look at that. Look at the damage coming through when I hit. See, I only hit 3 times, but I missed 4 times there. Let's shoot the Gibraltar. Look at the damage I'm putting out, right? It's super good damage. That Gibraltar was in such a bad position. To be fair, he's got a massive hitbox, so it's dead easy to shoot him. Then we're going to go with the Arc Stars, because we know they're in there. We've got position here. We've took one of their guys out. We're pushing strong. I'm firing into the air like a crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to whip out the R-99, just to give me that extra push potential here, so I can get up in their face, put a lot of fire down onto them. I could have stuck with the Wingman here. Arguably, both would have been as effective. I took a bit of damage. That's okay. I'm going to shield battery myself up, let my team mess around. We get flanked from behind, and my team managed to get the kill, which is great. So what I want you guys to take away from this is just like a random game example of me having this weapon combo. You can get this combo so easy. The Wingman and the R-99 are fairly common weapons. What makes the R-99 straight up better than the Prowler is because, well, the Prowler's terrible in burst fire mode, but when you get the hop up, the Prowler is really strong, and in that case is better than the R-99, but it takes so much time to find it, you're better off just using the R-99. Wingman, I suggest everybody practice the Wingman. Now, it might get nerfed. This is the one caveat I've got to throw out there. It could possibly get nerfed, and if it does, it's going to be a bit of a shame for people who are really good with it, because it will kind of punish those guys for having good aim. The thing is, though, should a pistol be that strong in this game? I don't know. I mean, the jury's out on that. But the fact is, the best weapon combo in Apex right now is undoubtedly the R-99 and the Wingman. Use the Wingman for those close range encounters and those long range and those medium, and use the R-99 when you feel like spraying people down. All right, guys, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember you can follow me on Twitter, which is @Stylosa, and also on Instagram, which is @Stylosa, and I'll catch you lovely, lovely lot on the next one. Toodaloo.